We live in a world filled with unlimited distractions and gratification through social media, fast food, and all the other forms of instant gratification out there. So many of us want to break through, so to speak, but just can't. We get pulled back into the endless loop of starting and stopping and succumbing to the easiness and smokescreen of comfort that is instant gratification. What if I were to tell you that there's one, and yes, only one, driving force that will allow you to break through and get from where you are to where you want to be? Ladies and gentlemen, that driving force is focus. So, the question still bears to be answered. How do we achieve ultimate focus and keep ourselves away from being distracted? Well, I've tried a multitude of different options before, from completing 75 hard 3 times, intermittent fasting for 6 months, and all the other challenges and programs that are out there. Out of all of them, there's one, and yes, just one, that really sticks out and has been proven to be extremely effective. That program or protocol is none other than Monk Mode by Iman Gadzhi. With that being said, what is Monk Mode? Monk Mode is a period of immersion that you commit to. Unlike other protocols, you create your own variables aside from the few that are set for you. There are 3 variables that you need to abide to no matter what, and then 2 that you select on your own. The non-negotiables are as follows: meditation, at least 10 minutes per day, exercise, at least 30 minutes per day, and no alcohol or weed. Examples of other things you can add are things such as no caffeine, sticking to diet, and deleting all social media. Now, how you track it is completely up to you. Just make sure you have a protocol written down and in a place where you can constantly remind yourself of what it is. I'm entering my 90-day cycle with the main goal to build momentum. The non-negotiables I have is meditation, 75 hard plus cold plunge, no alcohol, no weed, no social media, and read X amount of white pages of a current book, or let's say 50 pages of a book every single day. With this, the main focuses going into this is to build momentum into 2023. Most people wait until January. Why not just one-up yourself and start the year with momentum, right? The second point is creating consistent discipline throughout all areas, but mostly professionally. I've always found discipline in fitness to be relatively easy, but as everything else, especially business, it just takes a different tall focus. This is what I want to lock in during my monk mode period and get that next level of focus within trading and business. Last but not least is to become more aware and a more peaceful state of mind, and not letting the outside world distract me and allow myself to truly feel my feelings and emotions without becoming. Day 1, got everything done before the evening. Last thing I did was a little gym sesh with the guys and hitting shoulders and chest. Just came home from a workout. A lot of hot and cold plunge. It's not too cold outside. It's about 7 degrees, something like that. So there's no ice in it as of now. It is a bit cold though, but that's why we're adding some ice at once. Running start. Go to the side.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. Hit it once, no time. Side up, fuck, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wise. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's literally repetition every single day. I don't have the weight vest on Today, just got a new one. On Friday, I think I get the weights. Yeah, dude, it's more or less the same every single day. Just keeping it consistent. That's all it's about. I'm pretty beat today, but I just did the 30 minutes of meditation on the spike mat. 10 minutes Wim Hof and 20 minutes with that. This is the aftermath. So you get kind of spiky on the back. It honestly sucks. During the first couple of minutes, it's super painful, and then you just kind of get used to it, like a cold shower. You know, 2022 it's been one heck of a year. Very, very impactful in a lot of ways. A lot of lessons. Definitely not where I want to be at all. In a lot of areas, there's still a long way to go, especially within business. But I take every day as a chance and an opportunity to learn from yesterday's lessons. And I can tell you that's the most powerful thing or takeaway and reflection of this year. It's just that there will be tough times regardless of what path you're on, and that's just how it is. But regardless of what you're doing, if it's losing trades or losing business deals or hopping in the cold plunge or heck lying on a spike mat or doing cardio, just doing all these uncomfortable things, you just gotta realize and understand that that voice in your head that tells you shit, this is uncomfortable, is very temporary. It will never go away. Don't take that for granted. It will always be there, like a kick in the nuts. But it's just that you get used to it and you can deal with it, and you can block out that bitch voice and understand that, all right, well, by doing what's uncomfortable now, I can reap the rewards at a later point, and then overall it will become better, right? It's a constant journey. That's no doubt whatsoever. And one more thing, as we're on the topic, that I feel like a lot of people, especially me, I struggled with a lot in the beginning, still do. Video creation is just one of those examples, is understanding the difference between perfection and progression, right? A lot of times we want everything to be perfect when we first get started, which, I mean, it really doesn't make sense at all. Why do I expect myself to be a cinematographer when I'm just picking up my iPhone and doing a recording of a video and just trying to piece it together as best as I can in Premiere Pro and expecting perfection, when in reality the expectation should always lie in the progression, understanding that, all right, just taking one step in front of the other and learning from each failure, learning from each experience in order to do it better next time. It's how I failed forward with trading this year, with fitness in the last 3 years, and the results, well, I mean, they speak for themselves. They come as you go, and that's the main distinction. If you're just getting started, dude, just don't focus on everything being perfect. Just push it out. There will be some discomfort, there will be some backlash maybe, but that's how it is. But just keep on going, knowing that the more you do your craft, regardless of what it is, goes for literally everything in life, it will become better. You just gotta progress and go through it, make a plan and stick with that plan until the visions in your head become reality. It is currently day 4, 1:44 p.m. and today's been kind of one of those days where I'm absolutely and utterly exhausted because of the workouts from the last 2 weeks. But that's just how it is. But the main takeaway I want to kind of give a little update is that the mental focus is still there, and I truly believe that has to do with the parameters set in this kind of duration, with the focus on the mental awareness, the restitution during the workouts, etc. So I'm still able to get work done and all that, but I'm not doing deviations in a way where I'm being stupid with it. So let's say I was up till 3 a.m. yesterday just getting some more work done because I couldn't sleep. I'm not going to get up at 6 a.m. because, oh, I want to get up early and rise and grind. No, that's not how I want to roll with it. I'm going to be smart with it so I can do stuff in the long run, because I fully intend to continue doing this monk mode even after these 5 and 7 days. Then again, like yesterday, it's just cutting out that voice in your head that tells you to, hey dude, you've been going hard, take some time off, relax, whatever. Just cutting that out and staying still focused, that's where it's at. You know you can, it's just that those old habits and thoughts, they come to mind and say, oh yeah, you gotta reward yourself, but in reality you really shouldn't, because you're building momentum, and that momentum is what will eventually break you through orbit, right? Put it in perspective of a rocket going out to space. It just doesn't stop in the air because, oh shit, well, we made it to there, might as well take a break. It's not how it works. You gotta follow that momentum all the way up until it is fully done. Look, I try to think for a really long time for a meaningful takeaway, but the reality is, it's really simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. The truth of the matter is, you get what you give. What you put out to the universe, it will eventually give back to you, as long as you persist and as long as you're consistent with it. There is no doubt in my mind, if you start a protocol of whatever sort it is, you will in some way or another get something back for it. And last but not least, at the end of the day, it's not luck, it's not circumstances, it's developing a plan, a great plan, and executing on it every single day until the visions in your head become reality. Thanks for watching.